All right, so this meeting was actually from back in October. As mentioned, I am going through and just trying to spruce up my YouTube a bit and get it going again. So this is from when I spoke to request funding for $500,000 for ARC Southeast with Amplify Georgia. Sadly, we didn't get the funding because despite Fulton County, which is basically downtown Atlanta, being basically majority Democrat, Commissioner Barrett, who was helping us out, inadvertently pissed off Commissioner Bachman Rahman. Her first name is Khadijah. I always forget her last name. But if you're in Fulton County, she's up for re-election. Do not vote for her. Don't remember the whole situation. I think she was supposed to vote for something and didn't. But you know, I give my best effort. You know, you win some, you lose some. Most of the time I tend to win, so I will take what I can get. And hopefully next time, fingers crossed, she'll be out and we'll have an easier time getting our funding. So go ahead and let me know what you think.
Hi, I'm Kate Morgan, and I am speaking in support for the ARC Southeast funding. I recently watched a documentary on the atrocities of the Holocaust. There's a quote that stood out to me. It's easy to kill someone when you don't have to look them in the eye. Recently, a family friend's daughter-in-law had to receive an abortion that likely saved her life. Just like many of you in this room today, she was Republican, white, a police wife, and a Christian. Abortions happen for people all across society for many reasons. I know this because I commute from Metro Atlanta to the Greenville Women's Clinic, the only independent abortion clinic in the state of South Carolina. I have had to console pregnant people and had them literally cry in my arms because their partner decided after they got pregnant that they didn't want a baby, and that young person had no resources. One of my colleagues who has a child who is the same age as a child who was raped, who came ironically from Georgia to South Carolina before our 6-week ban was passed, and had to console her because of people like them who harass our patients because she was terrified. The reproductive justice framework not only calls us to support abortion access, but also children and families. So we need to be supporting children who are unhoused as well. I will also say that Fulton must be better than the state of Georgia. It is wrong for anyone with the capacity to become pregnant to be a second-class citizen when we pay taxes, we serve our community, we work, and we do everything else the same, just the same. This is your chance to stand out from your peers and be on the right side of history, because I'll tell you something right now. That woman who I mentioned and some of the patients that I've helped were lucky, and they could get procedures. Some of your loved ones will not, and they will die or be permanently disabled. Thank you for your time.